Howdy ho there, partner. My name is Davey Wreden and welcome to the beginner's guide. So I have no idea what this game is about, but it's made by the same person that made Stanley Parables, and that is a big point in my book already. Alright. Well, yeah, I hope it's like a game with like super nice humor.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing the beginner's guide. My name is Davey Wreden.
Hello, Davey
I wrote
Wreden.
the Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay. So it's a real life story?
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda.
Oh.
Now,
Hello,
these
Coda.
games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make.
Okay.
So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made.
Oh,
It's
this-
a level for Counter-Strike.
Yep, there you go.
You can
Looks
walk
like
around here, by
Counter-Strike.
the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like
not too
is that
shabby,
even though
I
he
must
starts
say.
from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was
It's
building
just
this?
dead end.
This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's
Interesting.
exactly what we're going to do here.
I must say I like the narrator in
it's
Stanley Parables
2008,
a bit more.
Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them.
Okay.
He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
Okay, so this
And
is
I
a
think he
collection
really
of that
understood
game.
this image of
he
himself
create
as
it?
a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped.
Why?
In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
Did he die?
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden
I hope that's a real email.
gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed.
Okay.
This first one was made in November 2008.
Wow, that's 7 years ago. My god, I'm old. Oh. Whisper machine status active. Oh, this is not the hard. Oh, alright. Oh, I can actually shoot with this gun. Nice. This is where the real game starts.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Gonna go past through here. Okay, this gun doesn't really make any sound, huh? Come on, man, put some sound. Oh, at least it leaves some mark when I shoot it. Oh, what are we gonna fight? We're gonna fight some aliens? What are we gonna fight? Some ghosts? Is this a ghost gun? Oh, Christ. This is a very small door, huh? A very, very small door.
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development.
Yeah.
For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere.
Yeah,
but then
true.
clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Where's the enemies?
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh, really?
But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that
Oh
actually
yeah,
it
I
was
can
complete the way
really
that
kinda
it is.
reload it. God
And
damn
I
it.
think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Oh, hello there, door.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Bottom from? Oh, that is the bottom of the universe. I never know the bottoms of universe is so gray. No. I love this game already. It got a lot of charm. Like, it does have a lot of charm. Wait.
Apparently, the space station has a labyrinth on it.
Damn it! Dead end already.
Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Oh, you can. Oh! Thank you, game narrator! You're so wise and good.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
Okay.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Alright. Oh, this is very barren engine room.
You there, in the engine room. You could save us all. That beam is
that you,
powering
Navi?
the machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could
Noble
stop
sacrifice. I shall do that for
It's so
you.
much to ask, but
Cute
for all of
girl
our
voice.
lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Of course, I'm a brave and noble man. I shall sacrifice myself for you, my love. And I'm dead. Is that it?
Let me pause here for a second.
Oh.
What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
So what happened instead? I'm still alive. Oh, am I supposed to... Are you testing me? Do you want me to sacrifice myself twice? Damn it, gods. Okay. Oh. Oh. I like this. I'm being ascended to the heavens! Okay, oh, this is a nice bug.
The beam
I can see the
causes
whole
you to
level.
start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch,
Yeah, a very bad
but
glitch.
Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually really engaged in with the story. Like it's quite nice actually. I always love seeing the behind the scene. Oh, the past was behind her. I cannot walk. God damn it. Yeah, but I always enjoy you know, commentaries video on why they did some stuff, why they shoot a movie in some way.
So try walking backwards.
Oh, so try walking backwards. Oh, I can walk backwards.
In this game, you can only walk backwards.
God damn it. That's annoying. Okay, I need to look behind a little bit and walk up. I just hit the wall. Alright, yeah, but I really enjoy those behind the scene, you know, movies, magic, etc. I always love knowing how things work. And in the game, there's not a lot of stuff.
So it's a short and relatively
But the future
minimalist
cannot be seen.
experiment combining motion and narrative.
Yeah.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more
Why does the future
focused,
keep
more
changing?
complete. Coda's trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Oh, I forgot. I can only work backward. Yeah, this is some kind of, you know, like what they think in when they're making a game, right? Which is very fun. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find strength to confront it? I don't know. I need to
It's
go
a
back
short
down
little
now.
thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that.
But I must say,
Which
it's
to
an
me
interesting game
is why
just
it
now.
works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Next one! Oh, I don't like this. It's too dark. This is like a mini Slender game. It's like, oh, shit. Okay, you're now entering... okay, please don't scare me. Please no jump scare. This is a bit scary. Okay.
And that's it.
Oh!
Okay, the meaning of this
that's
game won't be clear just
pleasant
yet.
walk, I guess.
Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Yeah, I'm quite curious. What does that game mean? Nonsense
Oftentimes,
in
Coda
nearly every
would put
direction.
bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Okay. Oh. That's a very long
I wish I'd
stairs.
known him at the time that he was making these early games.
Do I need to climb
He
it
would
up?
really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, you can always encourage him to make more games, right? This is interesting, I must say. Ugh, I'm getting tired.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
Okay.
So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay, enter. There you go. Can I jump? Oh, I don't want to jump down. So, it's a long way down, buddy. It's a long way down. Oh, a nice room. This room is very nice. Oh, what's that? Play as a pair of floating eyes emitting footstep noise. What? What is this? Game filled with chain except one chair is floating. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. A stranger
A room
appeared.
that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas for games.
Yeah, this is nice, I must say. Is this a chair? Because it doesn't look like a chair. You walk around
Coda would
talking
often
people
tell me
down
that he
from
didn't
pursuing
mind
their
if
hopes and
people
dreams.
thought
Okay,
of him
that's
as
mean.
cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Okay. This is... My god, this is a lot of text. This is a very quirky game, huh? January 2009. Oh, at last we move forward in time. Ready, set, push! This is another game that looks like a horror game. Hello? Don't hurt me! Please! I don't think anybody can hurt me. Alright, where's the fish? I was promised fish in this game, and there's no fish!
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle.
Oh,
Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
alright. That's not a puzzle, that's just a lever! God damn it. Cross? Oh no. Wait, press it again? Let's go. That one will open? Oh, no, wait. Oh,
Don't
that is a
forget that
puzzle.
solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
Alright.
We're gonna see it a lot.
Oh, god damn it, Coda. Why are you so lazy and keep reusing the same puzzle? Make a new one, please. Yeah, I know. Creating puzzle must be a lot harder than I thought, right? I never developed a game before. I can imagine it being very, very hard and complicated.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough.
Simple,
All right,
easy peasy.
now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Enter. Oh. Oh. There's a secret room. There's There's a lot of
How
room
about
around
that?
here.
There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I
Ow.
actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world.
Yeah, this is very
Either
complicated.
way, I think that the
rooms out
point is
there.
the same. Is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
I don't know. Is this a sign of a greater power out there? Oh god damn it, not again. Come on. This level creeps me out. Creeps me out damn badly. You're now exiting. Oh.
Aha.
Thank you.
So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow.
Okay.
It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Ah. That's interesting. Man, this Coda sucks at creating game, but quite good at creating some stories, huh? Oh. This is lovely, I must say, actually. Like a white background with a white sky with white everything and just a nice little house out there.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Okay.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do.
Alright.
So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Yes, and where do I need to go?
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source.
Oh.
Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Okay. I mean, this
The
is
tools available to the
blocky.
creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
I'm falling! I'm falling! Ah! I'm still safe. Thanks God for no falling damages. Do I need to go somewhere? Okay. Wow, this is random. Am I supposed to find this room so bloody quickly like this? Because I think the game is stopping. Ooh. I'm gonna die soon, huh? I think I'm supposed to like explore the whole area upstairs before going here, huh? Oh no, oh no, yes! Able to reach it. I'm just gonna go down to the bottom part of this. Just discover what's down there. Oh, anything down here? Oh, another stairs. Nice. Okay, all this time I can only drop. I can always drop and not die. Damn it. Alright. I wonder what's in the bottom of this place. This mysterious place. Nothing. Oh, nice long corridor. Hello there. Is this a train station? Looks like a train station. Nice. Oh. Oh, this is prison! Wait a minute! Why am I in prison? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh, it's a lift, I guess. I'm confused. Oh no! Can I move? Oh, can I move on in this direction? Nope. Oh. No!
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go.
Well, that's just
If
bad
you don't
game
mind,
design.
I think we're gonna skip that.
Okay, and then what? Oh, that's it?
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games.
Playable
that was
games.
full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere.
Dude, you got a lot of time, huh? Man, you just been bamboozled by your friend. Bamboozled badly there, right there. Okay, am I being bamboozled right now? Yeah. Clear blue sky. But I'm underground. That doesn't make any sense.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Nice. Just put it there, just because he's lazy or something. Yay!
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
just
promise
lazy, brother.
I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
No, it's just lazy. No deeper meaning right there. It's just lazy. Right. Oh. Listen. You there. Did you come up from up above? What
Here,
was up
Coda
there?
begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Yes, there was a world of stamped with whiteness. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating colored blocks. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna continue it next time. And with that, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. And see you all in the next video. Stay cool. Don't roll.